ਮਾਰਚ ਦੇ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਦਿਨਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਮਹਿਲਾਵਾਂ ਦੀ ਬਰਾਬਰਤਾ ਅਤੇ ਸਸ਼ਕਤੀਕਰਨ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਜਿਸ ਮੌਕੇ ਅਸੀਂ ਓਕੇ ਮੌਮ ਪੋਡਕਾਸਟ ਦੇ ਮੇਜ਼ਬਾਨਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਮਹਿਲਾਵਾਂ ਨਾਲ ਜੁੜੇ ਉਹਨਾਂ ਮੁੱਦਿਆਂ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਿਸ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਊਥ ਏਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਘਰਾਂ ਵਿੱਚ ਹਾਲੇ ਵੀ ਟੈਬੂ ਸਮਝਿਆ ਜਾਂਦਾ ਹੈ।
We came together and we were just ready to create a space where we feel like women are being seen and heard, where we are able to share our stories in a safe space, and where we can relate to the issues that we face kind of in our South Asian community, but we can also laugh about some of it too.
ਅਕਸਰ ਹੀ ਮਹਿਲਾਵਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਆਪਣੇ ਪੈਰਾਂ ਤੇ ਆਪ ਖੜੇ ਹੋਣ ਅਤੇ ਹਿੰਮਤੀ ਬਣਨ ਦੀ ਗੱਲ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾਂਦੀ ਹੈ, ਪਰ ਫਿਰ ਵੀ ਸਮਾਜ ਮਹਿਲਾਵਾਂ ਨੂੰ ਕੁਝ ਬੇੜੀਆਂ ਪਾਈ ਰੱਖਣਾ ਚਾਹੁੰਦਾ ਹੈ।
Is how women are also in our community asked to be seen and not heard. You have to be present, you have to be a good mother, you have to be a good wife, you have to be a good family member and carry all the values and traditions from back home. But when you're here, you have to make sure that you're there and present, but don't be too loud. Yes. Don't give too many opinions, right? And unfortunately, that's the one thing where I feel like a lot of the work that we do, it goes unseen, unrecognized, unappreciated.
ਕਲਚਰਲ ਟੈਬੂਜ਼ ਵੀ ਇੱਕ ਪੀੜ੍ਹੀ ਤੋਂ ਦੂਸਰੀ ਪੀੜ੍ਹੀ ਅਕਸਰ ਹੀ ਸਾਊਥ ਏਸ਼ੀਅਨ ਮਾਵਾਂ ਰਾਹੀਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਤੋਂ ਅੱਗੇ ਚਲੇ ਆ ਰਹੇ ਨੇ, ਜਿਸ ਨੂੰ ਤੋੜਨ ਦੀ ਸੋਚ ਹੁਣ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਤੱਕ ਪਹੁੰਚਾਉਣ ਦੀ ਕੋਸ਼ਿਸ਼ ਕੀਤੀ ਜਾ ਰਹੀ ਹੈ।
Change is something that takes a lot of time. It feels like at times, especially हमारे माँ बाप के साथ, it feels like one step forward and two steps back sometimes. But we have to come to a point where we have to realize that it's going to take us time to explain these things to them. It's not going to happen overnight. And there's also times where if we do explain something to them, they may not ever come to accept it. Yes. It might be something that they'll never understand, they'll never change. And that's okay, but that doesn't mean कि हमने अपना काम छोड़ दिया। We still have to keep going. We still have to keep moving forward because as a mother, as mothers ourselves, it's our job to make sure that हम ये चीज़ pass on ना करें अपने बच्चों के लिए।
So कभी ऐसा हुआ हो कि पॉडकास्ट पे आपने कोई ऐसा टॉपिक डिस्कस किया हो जिससे आपको खुद रियलाइज़ हुआ हो कि इट्स स्टिल अ बिग इशू एंड इट हैज़ टू बी डेल्ट विद?
ये जो हम करते हैं ना कि सारों की राय हमारी राय से पहले, we have to put them above us no matter what, and unfortunately हमारी community में it's applauded कि oh you're going to be the sacrificial lamb, you're going to say yes to everything, you don't have a choice.
I think it's just very challenging for us to say no. And we are realizing that now after going through a bit of life and having kids and having our families, but we are still finding it hard to say no. So I can't even imagine what it's like for other women who are still struggling to set those boundaries. Boundaries is not even a word that people in our community like to hear, right? वो कहेंगे ये क्या है? मुझे मेरे सामने ना ये बात करो, right? And so it's very important for us to also realize that you need to carve time out for yourself, for your well-being. You have to seek help that you need. Use the support networks that you have and be able to vocalize what you're feeling so that we can also touch on the taboo topic of mental health in our community.
ਓਕੇ ਮੌਮ ਪੋਡਕਾਸਟ ਵਿੱਚ ਇਹਨਾਂ ਮੁੱਦਿਆਂ ਨੂੰ ਸਾਦੇ ਤੇ ਸਰਲ ਤਰੀਕੇ ਨਾਲ ਲੋਕਾਂ ਸਾਹਮਣੇ ਰੱਖਿਆ ਜਾ ਰਿਹਾ ਹੈ ਤਾਂ ਜੋ ਸਮਾਜ ਵਿੱਚ ਤਬਦੀਲੀ ਲਿਆਈ ਜਾ ਸਕੇ।
So I think it's very important that we just created this atmosphere where people can come and laugh and have a good time. And we like to bring some guests on the show, which is always nice because then you can get different perspectives from other people, from other professionals. And we're based in Toronto, which is always an amazing thing.
Sukhpreet Kaur, OMNI News.